Welcome back to another fucking episode of My Drunk Uncle's podcast. It's an absolute pleasure of a day to be here. I got my boy Bobby Flacco in the corner over here.
Hey!
Fresh off of wearing all my fucking clothes. That's real nice of me to do that because I'm a giving man. They call him the hand-me-down handler.
Yeah.
Bobby, tell me about y'all recording some new songs, a new album, huh? What's going on over there? What you been doing all day?
We're back in the studio, man. We're back at the studio. Recording a few more songs, between 5 and 6, just to go ahead and have out there, whether we put them all on one project or just a few out at a time, just to have shit, keep going back every month or so, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just sex, drugs, and rock and roll like always.
That's it. That's what keeps us fucking going.
Georgia, how are we looking at we're coming from the live new studio here. We're still working out the kinks. This is the inaugural episode.
Just want to make sure that train's great.
Yeah, we're just trying to get lit. We're trying to have our own space, our own timeline. I keep looking at the fucking monitor on the ground, so I'm starting to look at the camera because I'm a piece of shit.
It's like the only thing you had in mind was yourself, bro. Like, not everybody's as small as you are.
I put y'all in the good chairs, okay? I put y'all in the good chairs.
Okay.
Back up. Look, this is the new studio for the day, for the year, for the going forward. Look at this. We got our badass painting, whatever that is. Have my boy Austin come through, paint us up. We got the Hide Your Mom fucking logos over here. Giorgio's still doing it. Boy, we're professional shit. Oh, my God, look at us just fucking getting it. But yeah, no, we're out here, got the new studio. We'll be figuring out, we got to get a smaller desk. I feel like I'm in fucking detention with this fucking desk now. Claustrophobic. I don't even like tight pussy because it makes me claustrophobic. I need something wallered out. You know what I'm talking about? More kids better than I look like a mud flap on the back of an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, you're stuck back there.
I am. I feel condensed. But that's all right. They can't hold me down. Let's get to work to our sponsors. We got Elixir. Cannabis company out of fucking LA. They've been a good sponsor of ours. They got pre-roll joints. We got fucking stickers. We got what we got over there, Bobby?
We got all kinds of more pre-rolls, more stickers.
Flowers.
We got the fucking Pixar lamp right here, high as fuck.
High as fuck.
Like us last week with Hans. You saw how high we got?
Yeah, we got fucking.
Oh my God.
We got strong. This Delta 8 or Delta 9. What is that?
What is that?
Cannabinoid. So that's been fun because I've been high all yesterday on this. Had some sexual experiences go wrong. But is it really wrong if you're making money? Is it really wrong if you're making fucking money? But now, good times with Elixir. They're an Uncle Laser sponsor for the My Drunk Uncle's podcast. If you type in their promo code LASER when you go, it's elixir.com. If you type in Uncle Laser at the end, you get 20% off your order. They're going to send you one of these goddamn... Georgia, are we still good? Do I need to wait? Or are we still good? This one is made of green. I don't know if that's green. I'm colorblind. Could be bronze. But yeah, you get a special limited edition. I'll even fucking sign it. I'll come over and fuck your mom. I really don't care. To be quite honest. But let's get to the real meat and potatoes of what's going on here. A couple episodes back, Bobby, we were interviewing Michael Gonzalez, and I talked about you were from the Valley and from somewhat of South Texas. We grew up on Mexican music, that Tejano music. And, there was a song when I was going through a heartbreak with a nice young lady. It was Ya no me importa. Okay?
Yeah.
And what does that mean, Bobby? Do you speak Spanish?
I don't care anymore. Or
you're not Jordan anymore. You really fucked that up.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, it was from a band called Siggno, and I guess someone clipped that and sent it to Siggno, and the lead singer reached out to me and said he wanted to come be a part of these fucking shenanigans we got here. Look, they're touring all around fucking Texas, all around the United States. They're hotter than the goddamn Cumbia Kings. You know what I'm saying? And they're something special to behold. So without further ado, he doesn't even need an introduction. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. fucking Jesse Turner of Siggno. How we doing, baby boy?
Yeah, great, man. It's great. It's great to finally meet you, man. I've had plenty of laughs on your reels, on your Instagram, and it was pretty cool, man, hearing you see that story of Ya no me importa, which we recorded back in 2008.
Oh shit, I was still in high school.
Yeah, I wrote that song.
You wrote that song?
I lived that experience.
That breakup, that
I
heartache.
said, you know what, man, I like to do something different because Let me see. I've done about 18 to 24 radio stations, television. I've gone all across the state of Texas. I'm about to start doing all the rest of the United States, where I go from one state to another state to another state, and then I cross into Mexico, and I go do radio over there as well.
Mr. Worldwide is what they're calling. Son of a bitch.
No, Mr. You have to work your ass off.
I mean, but you got a Grammy now, so you're in a legion of people that don't. You got a Grammy now, don't you? You had several nominations, I know, but you got one.
We won one in 2008. It was very interesting because we weren't expecting it. So when they said the album was called Six Pack, right?
Six Pack.
It was our sixth album, and I called it Six Pack.
Nice.
But it's Grupo Siggno, right? But they said, and the winner is Six Pack. And we all just looked at each other like, is that us?
Yeah.
And then said, Siggno. And man, we were, honestly, I was, to be quite honest with you, it was like a blur. I got up on stage on national TV where millions and millions of people were watching. And I couldn't believe that there was bigger bands in it. So I'm not going to lie to you. Los Tigres del Norte, and you name it. And they were looking at us, and they were sitting front row, and we're sitting like a couple rows back. I'm like, why are we winning?
We're here though. We've arrived.
Yeah, but it was a very weird experience. I didn't even know what to say, man. And out of all the things I could have said, I said "Arriba la planeta," which is "Long live Earth."
Represent. Save the fucking Earth.
Yeah, dude. The Tejano Al Gore. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking living it, bro.
So after we win, we go backstage, right? And nobody wants to really interview us because they were expecting, I guess, somebody.
They didn't even know who y'all were. I mean, probably, right?
They didn't know who we were. And they said, why you guys? And I said,
why not?
I said, why not? And he said, well, do you guys have this and that? And I said, you know what? Out of all the bands that are here, I go, we're the ones with the least money. We're like the most broke ones there.
Yeah.
So there was no way we could buy a Grammy, but we were fortunate enough to, a lot of people don't know, but the Grammys are based off of other musicians and other producers. They vote for you. It's not the fans. It's not the people.
Really?
It doesn't depend on radio airplay. It depends on the quality of the sound, and musicians themselves, they vote for you. So that's how.
So amongst your peers, y'all were the best amongst those. Your peers.
Like they liked the overall work in the album, and that's what the Grammy.
And that was in 2008. So 2008. When that happened, when a band or a band wins a Grammy like that, does that skyrocket your career? Did shit really start being? Where were you at Fourfold in that point?
No, we've always been a band that's kind of just climbed up slowly.
Just paying your dues.
Yeah, we never knew what. Man. When I was young, we used to be like this. When I see you, I kind of see myself.
Come on, baby. Come on.
There you go.
When I see myself when I was young, because we used to do shit like Jackass.
Yeah.
We used to be a bunch of like,
hooligans.
Fights in the van. A lot of things.
Did you slap somebody with a bag of shit?
Not me. But we did used to have to we'd be jerks. So let me tell you a couple stories. Here's one, right? When it started like this. I had to go to the restroom, and we'd stop. I had to go to the restroom. I'd pull over again, and we'd never get to Houston. So passing through the Refugio, there was plenty of stores, and right after we passed through the Refugio, somebody would say, "Yo, I need to take a shit," and I said, "Well, I'm not gonna fucking stop." "You're not gonna stop?" "Well, I'm gonna do it in the bag."
Shit in the bag.
"No, you ain't."
So then it's like a bet at that point.
No, you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. And everybody's like, you ain't gonna do it.
Damn.
Not me though.
No, you didn't shit in the bag.
I'm the instigator.
Yeah.
You won't do it. Do it. I got $20 on you. I got 40, 50.
Yeah.
I said, fuck it, I'll do it then.
Ooh,
So then all of a sudden, the next thing you knew is that there was this weird guy thing that only you understand, or you guys understand. Like, don't open the fucking windows, right? Don't open the windows. Let's see who's gonna fucking vomit first.
God damn, y'all really doubling down.
Oh yeah. And then we had this one drummer, right? And this one drummer, he took it to the next level, bro. We're playing up in Lubbock. This is so disgusting. I know this is not the Siggno you guys are used to, but
fuck it. That's why we're here.
But this is why I'm here. This is to give you a different side of Siggno, the side that you didn't get to see, right? So we had a drummer, right? And I'm not gonna say his name, but he was one of the ones that got slapped with that bag. He did.
Oh man, was it a fucking HEB bag or what was
Like it was
Ziploc.
like a double bag HEB bag, and they
Oh
would say
shit!
they
I
would say
thought it was a Ziploc.
no. It was a HEB, one of those HEB plastic bags. Like, hey, wake up! I'm sorry, bro. I sound so evil when I say that, but
fucking La Michoacana market fucking bag?
so bro, it was real bad. So then this guy that was a drummer that it was happening to him. He said, "All right." He goes, "Y'all want to play, right? Y'all want
to fuck around?
You want to fuck around?" So then this guy started doing some crazy shit, man. We would have he would get these paper plates, and I don't know how he would find a way to take a shit in the back on this plate, and then he would roll it into a taquito, and then while people were asleep, he would go.
Oh my fucking god!
And then everybody's one by one, they would all be fucking waking up and they'd be throwing up. It was like, don't pull over. But we were like a horrible band back in the day. Everybody thinks like, I wear this. We did. I mean, we were horrible at one time. We were kids. We were teenagers.
Yeah.
We didn't give a shit about taxes. We didn't give a shit about the IRS. We didn't give a shit about a lot of things. But these are the things that would be going on. That same guy one time, back in the day, they used to have CDs, right? These boxes of CDs.
Yeah.
And once he put a bag, and then he took a shit inside of this box, right? And then we were traveling back from I don't know where, but he put the box back here, and he was waiting because everybody was asleep, and I was in the front, and I was just looking at it because I could smell the shit, you know. But and the guy driving, he was from Honduras, and he was dark skinned, right? And he was a dancer. His name was Azuquita, right? Azuquita. Yeah, that was him. So he was in the front driving, and he had those headphones on. I don't know what he was listening to, but I'll never forget the story, man.
Cindy Lauper.
So all of a sudden, this guy was very he had a lot of color when he had to express himself, right? So
Sure.
all of a sudden, the shit hits his nose, bro. He goes, "Oh, la pinga!" And he fucking breaks the van. And that box of shit flies all over that drummer. And I'm like, that's what you get, bitch. That's what you get.
Yeah, that's what you get.
And bro, we all got off the van and we were all throwing up. It was just like the sickest thing. Don't ask me why I'm talking about this today, but
yeah, bro, we went right into the shit stories right out of the gate. So I mean, we was gonna start at the beginning. I had to become a band. No, I mean, we just been shitting on motherfuckers in the band in the back.
You gotta keep the road interesting.
Hey,
bro.
man, I gotta keep it up. I gotta keep it at your level, man. That's why when I tell you that I see you, I see a lot of myself back in the days, man. Se dice cagapalos, cagapalos. Éramos cagapalos.
CP, bro. That's what they
CP, bro. We were CPs, cagapalos. We were
shit in the stick.
We were shit in the stick, bro.
Look at Bobby over here. I thought Bobby was Jewish. Turns out he's Mexican.
What, dude? Hey, surprise, motherfucker.
Hell. No, that's good.
Yeah, bro. It's probably the most disgusting thing that fans are gonna find out today.
But see, I think they want that nitty gritty shit. The details behind the tour bus.
Me and my band do that, but except with cum.
Hey,
You reel it in.
The transgender woman from the bottom left corner over there. My God. I keep looking at that monitor, Giorgio. Please turn that away from me because I'm going to keep looking at myself because I'm a narcissistic fuck. I need to.
Jess, you have a preference? You want the
let's I know you don't drink, but let's at least pop a top.
Whichever one you want, bro. There's
one on the ground, little Dos Equis. And we'll just get a nice little cheers here.
Little cheers.
Cheers.
He goes, never above you, never below you, always beside you.
Hey, here's to your future, man.
I appreciate that, man. I really
Much
do.
love to you, brother.
I really do. Well, shit. I mean, goddamn, we're already getting in the nitty gritty. Let's get into the. So where are you from?
I'm from Santa Rosa, Texas.
Santa Rosa, Texas.
It's a little town in the middle of the valley.
Was your family musically inclined, or is that how you grew up, or did you just fall into it, or give me that?
I come from a very poor family, brother. My mom's first husband, he died in a vehicle accident, right? It was a crazy story. Like 8 of them died in a station wagon. Okay. That was my mom's first husband. So she had 3 girls, they're my sisters. Then there was my dad. His wife died of cancer. So my dad was 30 years older than my mom, right?
Holy shit.
But my mom lived in Matamoros, which is Matamoros. My mom was born in Cerrito, San Luis Potosí, but she came to live in Matamoros, and then she crossed the river, and then she was cleaning houses in Brownsville and traveling in the VTC. You remember the VTC?
Yeah.
The Valley Transit, which is like a Greyhound, from Brownsville to Harlingen, and she would clean houses in both places. And then one day, my dad showed up to this house, and my mom was cleaning, and my dad said, "Who's this lady? Who's this lovely lady?" And they met up, and my mom said that after 6 months, they must have talked about 3 or 4 times on the phone. He would come visit like twice, and after that, they got married.
Goddamn,
not even
simpler, weren't they?
Yeah, like there was no cell phones. There was no
Tinder, Grinder for Bob.
It's either you're gonna be with me. You're gonna be with me. My dad, because he was 30 years older, he thought he couldn't have any more kids, so
he's just shooting blanks. He thinks.
Yeah, and then my mom tells him the doctor, she got the results back, and she's like, I'm pregnant. He went outside, and my dad used to fight roosters. We used to have over 80 roosters.
Oh man, my grandpa fought roosters his whole life. I've been around that shit my whole life.
So
it's a gallero, right?
Yeah, mi padre era un gallero. He used to fight roosters. So my dad, he automatically before he even knew he was a boy or girl, he said, "It's gonna be a boy. I'm gonna name him after my Lord and Savior Jesus." Right. So my name is Jesus, but everybody calls me Jesse. Yeah. So then I was born. And I remember my dad would take me to the rooster fights. Whenever his rooster would be in the middle of like a good fight, my dad was known to grab that rooster's head, put it in his mouth, suck his head to take out all the blood and stuff, and it would refresh the rooster's head. It was like I don't know.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it was some crazy shit. I saw my dad do it, and he put the rooster back in, and guess who would come out winning?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. For anybody that doesn't know, cockfighting is a big thing down here in South Bay. It's outlawed now in Texas.
Yeah,
it still goes on in Mexico and Louisiana. You can find some spots. Down there.
But back in the days, it was
there was a lot of money in that shit.
Yeah, there was
a lot of money.
My dad had over 80 roosters. I don't know how many chickens we had. And then one day I remember that my dad he would whip he wouldn't whoop it, right? But he'd be with the stick following that rooster to make it sure that it did exercises. He had a nail on the ground and a string to his foot, and he was doing laps with the rooster.
Get him trained up.
Yeah, and then one day that rooster got up, and I was in the cage with him, and he bit me, right? You see the scar right here? I don't know if you can see it.
Oh shit! Yes.
So the fucking raptors of our time.
Yeah,
those are velociraptors. Straight up, they are.
My granddaddy would give him chicken and cocaine. He'd give him chicken and cocaine, and then just go ape shit. You know?
Wow, chickens? Are you serious?
He'd mix in chicken and cocaine. No, I'm just fucking.
Oh man, I was gonna say that must have been one hell of a fight, bro.
No, my granddaddy, he used to he broke horses till he's 70. My granddaddy used to take the wild horses and he put them in the neck deep water in the Brazos River, get them on their backs and make them till he forced them. Instead of being in a round pig, because he started getting old, he started getting bucked off.
Gotcha.
So he put them in that water, so they'd have to listen or they drown. It's either listen to me or you die. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But they just ain't. They don't make them. Like
nah, they don't. Well, you know when that rooster got up and that was my dad's favorite rooster. He grabbed his rooster and he just turned its neck and he was gone. He was a goners.
Oh, after he fucking hit you,
he killed it immediately.
Did y'all have with the roosters? You said you had 80 of them. Like I remember going to my granddad's house and they had the fucking
there were those the tents or the round ones. Those were them.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We had a shitload of them, and not only that, bro. I mean, so as the years passed, I was like 7 years old, and I must have been playing with some GI Joes outside the window. Right, I'm looking at the window. My dad had this. He would out of a Clorox bottle. He would cut the center, and he would grab the chicken feed. And he would throw it out like this. He'd throw the chicken feet out. Well, one day my dad, I was playing with the G.I. Joes. It was a Saturday morning when they were showing Bugs Bunny and shit in the morning. And my dad fell, and that was the end of his life.
Oh, shit.
So my dad died when I was 7 years old. His name was Modesto Turner. So, you know what, at the age of 7 or 8, at the funeral, I really didn't know what was going on.
Couldn't process it at that point. Yeah.
Nah, man. So when I turned 13, I started traveling with the Christian band, right? And I started I already played at church. I played at church since I was like 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean,
accordion or guitar?
No, the drums.
Drums. Okay.
I didn't know anything about just drums. And then they gave me a guitar. I played a few notes on the guitar. And when I was 13, I became what's called the cutter. I started cutting myself.
And shit!
I have like over 100 cuts.
Just put it on yourself?
Yeah, I don't know if you could see them from there, but
damn, old son.
You see all that? Till this day, they're still there. So I used to be that guy because the reason people cut themselves is because they'd rather feel the pain outside than the inside. And I love my dad, and I didn't have any support back in the days, and I wanted to know where's my dad at? Where's my dad at? And I came fascinated with death. I wanted to know what death was because
Holy shit.
it was crazy, man. It was impulsive. It was.
Did you ever listen to Papa Roach or anything like
No,
that?
No, nothing like that. No. I listened to Teen Spirit and shit like that, other stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Metallica, Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
But during this time, I remember that I was in this funk, and when I was 14, I had my first boy. I made my first boy.
When you was 14?
When I was 14.
Son of a... How old is he now?
He's 27.
How old are you now?
I am 45.
Goddamn, son, you look good.
Oh, thanks, man.
You look good. Got a good fade.
Thank you, brother.
Well,
Got a good fade.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
How old are you?
Me, I'm 32.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I look 43.
So my when I was 15, my son was born, Jacob.
Okay.
So then as time went by, let me see. I was laying down at my cousin's house, and I used to love drinking NyQuil. Love it.
Just drink NyQuil?
I never wanted to be awake. I always wanted to be asleep. I didn't want to know shit about anybody. I didn't want to know nothing.
Holy shit.
I was a depressed kid.
Yeah.
So I would always take NyQuil. And then one day, the prettiest girl in school, she literally got nominated. I mean, not nominated. She won.
She won.
She was taller than me, and I was sitting on the carpet, and I was coming out of it, and I had fresh cuts and stuff like that. I was covered, and I guess my cousin told her what I was doing, and then she was standing up. She stands over me, and then I look up and I said, what the fuck's going on? Like why is the prettiest girl in school standing over me? This is like I'm like in seventh or eighth grade or some shit like that, and I'm just there like in a daze, and she says, "You need to stop doing what you're doing." And I said, okay. And I said, what am I doing? She goes, your cousin told me everything. I said, all right, well, she goes, I'm going to be your friend. And then she picked me up. And when she picked me up, she fucking planted that kiss. And it was like that one kiss that you don't ever fucking forget. It's like, I stopped worrying about my dad. I stopped worrying about everything.
Yeah.
It became instant. Like everything just changed. My world just changed upside down. I was picking up the guitar. I was writing cheesy ass songs. I was writing stupid songs, I wasn't writing for anybody. I was writing for her and for
you had new life back in.
Yeah.
She instilled a fusion of life.
Hell yeah.
It's always something about a woman. You know
yeah, dude. So then, what a lot of people don't know is what I'll say today is, I mean, I used to go to her. I would crawl into her window at night stay there. Then I wake up at 6 a.m. Leave, and then she'd go to my house in the morning to go to my house, and then at lunchtime we'd go to my house again, and then after school we'd go to my house again, and then we go to band practice, and we go back to my house, and then we go back and then I go back and sleep with her. This went on for years.
God damn, old son.
Yeah, and it was happening every time.
Yeah, getting down.
Yeah,
he's getting a little closer to that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, that remind me. Speaking of that, in the La Colonia was a little Mexican neighborhood where we grew up, and I used to sneak into old girl's house when I was 14, and her tia would let me stay over there. She was cool with it. We drink horchata with rum and get all fucked up. And we lay under that big fucking Mexican Jesus blanket, you know what I'm saying, and just make sweet love. The Cumbia Kings on it. It was a great time.
I'll tell you what, man.
It's powerful. Powerful.
I met your mom. And she said that, she told me to tell you that you fucked up that fucking Grand Cherokee.
I fucked that Grand Cherokee. I love you, Mom. I bought her a little French bulldog to make up for her, dude. Little drug dealer dog.
So you remember that one time you fucked up that Grand Cherokee?
Oh my God, man. She tear me into
So bro, so you know what? This went on for years, man. And then finally she left me. You know, she left me. I came from a poor family. I really didn't have shit to offer. She was driving a brand new car, and I didn't have shit. I was begging my mom for a car. Mom, please buy me a car, please buy. Because I couldn't look bad, but it was like nope. And then the next thing you knew is, I mean, I wasn't perfect either. That she left me. I wanted to fucking die. I felt like the end of the world. And I just one day took all of my mom's pills, cut myself up really good. I went to school. I was running to the school like with tears in my eyes, and I wanted her to see me die. It was an impulsive behavior.
Shit,
yeah,
son.
Man, it was pretty fucking insane. And I was running. She's gonna watch me. She's gonna make her pay. It's an insane story. I don't think people have ever heard me say like this, but that's how I really felt. I was like, I'll make her pay. So then when I got to the middle crossing the road, boom, and passed out. Like next thing you knew, is I had a pipe going down my stomach, and they were throwing
Your stomach.
with charcoal, black charcoal.
Yep.
And they had some ugly ass liquids going into my system, and they're like, they covered me up. And then my mom walked in, and she said, "Man," she fell on the floor, and she's like, "Why? Isn't the love that I give you enough for you to want to live?" And I said, "Mom," I said, I'm sorry. I said, "I'm sorry," and it changed my life completely. In the sense of like, I found another outlet of expressing myself, and it was through music.
Yeah.
It was writing. I started writing, bro. For 8 years, I wrote about her. I bet you've never heard a song called Estúpida. Do you know what that means?
Stupid.
Yeah. But what I was really thinking is like you fucking idiot,
Yeah.
That's what I was really thinking. I wrote songs like Ya no me importa. And I wrote
So is Ya no me importa about her? Or no? Or that come later?
No, that comes later.
Okay.
But so then after that, they offered me. First I started as a roadie, then I became a drummer, right? And the drummer, when I was a drummer, they would pay me like $40 a night to lift, load and unload, and connect and play.
Sure.
Yeah, but to me, I was like, shit.
You were on cloud nine.
Yeah, man, $40 to play music, shit, in front of all these hundreds of people. He was a very famous singer. His name was Rubén Vela y su conjunto. He had that song that goes, que sí, que no, ese coco rayado lo quiero yo. So, bro, that was like the Macarena of our time. Well, I started touring with them, and I became the drummer. And then when I showed them my songs, that record label said, "We want to sign you. Do you have more songs?" And I said, "Yeah." You have that guitar connected?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Giorgio, can we smoke a little? Would you mind if we
No,
smoke?
go ahead.
We have
Bro.
little ashtrays. Bobby, you want to
There you
sparkle these up
go.
with me? Or?
You just do the volume on there, bro.
You want to sparkle these up with me or no?
Yeah, fucking light it up, dog. What are you talking about?
So now based on the stories that I've told you, right? Like, so when I was with my chick, my songs didn't make any sense, but they still became hits in Mexico, in Monterrey. Like this song called it was called Está Lloviendo. Like you would never imagine that it'd become a hit, because I'm not a songwriter. I'm just writing lyrics in English and translating them into Spanish. So this song says, "No tengo dinero," I don't have any money, "pero te ofrezco mi amor, but I offer you my love. Píntame como quieras. You and your family can paint me however you want. Yo soy como soy. I am the way I am. Yo solo soy un pobre. I'm just a poor kid. Pero rico en amor, but I'm rich in love. Escúchame, listen to me. Si me dejas ir, the only thing I can offer you is that if one day you leave me, I swear that it's gonna... Está lloviendo en mi corazón. It's gonna rain in my heart. Las lágrimas de mis ojos. The tears from my eyes. Cae como lluvia. It falls like rain. Y algún día tú lo sabrás. And one day you'll know how much I love you. And you'll know how much you hurt me. And you'll realize that with all this pain that you gave me, you drowned this heart of mine.
Motherfucker, dude.
You said those are words, bro.
I feel like I need to call Jessica right now.
No,
Girl, I'm sorry, dude. I'm rich. We've had a lot of guests. We've had 9 guests on this podcast. And that is by far the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life on this podcast. God damn, dude.
So then I get together with another girl, right? And I'm with her for 8 years. I give her 8 years, right? And I'm thinking to myself, she's changing, and I hope she's not watching this. I don't mean this she's changing, right? So one day after being with her for 8 years, I said, I'm not gonna leave her. I don't ever plan to leave this girl. I'm gonna stay with her till forever.
Yeah.
And her body was changing. I was staying the same, man. You know what I mean by that.
Oh yeah.
And she was like a bit insecure and stuff, but she didn't care. One time we were at a gas station, and she gave, while I went inside to go pay for the gas, she gave her phone number to her ex-boyfriend that was next to her from high school. So the next thing he knew is she was telling me in February, my birthday's in March the 2nd, right? So she's telling me, she goes, on February 14th, she goes, you better ask me to marry you because I've been with you for 8 years. And I said, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll ask you to marry me. But I didn't, So then the 15th, 16th, 17th, that 18th came, and I didn't hear from her. She disappeared on the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th.
She called your bluff.
All the days went by, and then March the 2nd came around, and it was like, happy birthday. I'm like, happy birthday. I go, what's going on?
Man.
Where you been? Yeah. She said, happy birthday. And she said, I just want to let you know that I'm going to marry somebody else since you couldn't marry me. I said, all right. I said, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. She goes, well, time will tell. Sure enough, she got fucking married. And time passed, and I said, wow, I can't believe she left me. So we had the same friends. We had the same group of friends. And I would try to go when she wouldn't go. When he would tell me, hey, come over, man. And it was a barbecue. So then one day I went, and it was kind of the same story all the time. Hey, man, she was here yesterday. She was talking shit about you, that you ain't shit, that you ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to do nothing with your life. And you ain't got a fucking nothing under your name. You ain't going to do shit. You're just a bum. And she was here talking. And then I said, well, isn't she married? Why is she still, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm now gonna be like real raw. Like, why the fuck is she still talking about me? If she's happy, then why is she still talking about me, right? So then, gracias por decirle a mis amigos. Thank you for telling my friends que ya no te importo. For telling them that I don't matter to you. Que no quieres nada de mí. That you don't want anything from me. No me duele si no estás conmigo. It doesn't hurt me that you're not with me anymore. But what does hurt me, pero lo que sí me lastima es, it hurts me to not see you happy. Me duele al no verte feliz. Lo que pasó entre tú y yo, whatever happened between me and you, ya se olvidó. It's forgotten. I've already put it behind me. So you know what? I'm here to tell you that ya no me importa si estás con otro. Doesn't matter if you're with somebody else. Que ya no soy ni tu amigo. That I'm not even your friend. Cuando antes eras mi esposa, I considered her my wife. Ya no me importa.
God damn, dude.
Saber qué pasa en tu vida. Doesn't matter what goes on in your life. Puedes hacer lo que quieras. You can do whatever the fuck you want, because you know what? Ya no me importa. Doesn't matter because you're not mine anymore. Porque ya no eres mía.
Yeah, bam.
Yeah, fucking bad.
We're fucking out of here, dude.
Hell yeah.
All right, dude. God damn, dude. I swear.
Legend, dude.
Dude, 6 months ago, I'm drilling holes in the ground. Now I'm talking to one of the most influential person in my life.
Yeah, man, amazing, bro. That's just beautiful,
man.
beautiful.
Dude, life's a fucking journey, dude. But that pain and that heartache, that shit translates well into, like, you know, shit that people feel, because you can feel that shit.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the first time I heard that song, like, I'm literally going through heartache. And I can tell, I don't know what you're saying, but I can feel what you're telling me. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. You know
No. I completely understand you, man. And we have a lot of people connect with us for that same reason, because all the songs that I've written, they're all raw. They're all super raw. They're all realistic.
They're relatable.
Very relatable. You know, if you tell me a story about what you've been through, I can probably tell you, oh, I have a song. I have a song about it. What have you been through? If you tell me a story, if you tell me, I can tell, oh, I can relate it to this. Or if you can tell me something that you've been through.
You tell me about that girl stabbed me with that knife.
No, I don't have a song for that, man.
That's your own shit, right?
No, yeah, man. I gotta get home. I gotta get home to write that song.
Oh, I get that. Well, listen, that don't happen all the time. Nobody's related. That's just domestic violence. You got any domestic violence songs? That's right up my alley. No, man. I don't.
Yo, but he raised a fucking point earlier, and that's when I was like, that's crazy, because how you said you wrote some of these songs about that heartache and loss while you had a girl, but it's almost like you're foreseeing the loss of that person. Because even me writing, I wrote some of the best heartbreak songs whenever I was like
in a relationship.
Good, you know what I mean? This bitch, because you relate to that through loss. When I was young, I lost both my parents in the valley, bro, and I think like in the Valley, bro, it's super fucking novella-esque. You know what I mean? Like, people stay caught up on some shit, dog. There's drama that will just stew you into this fucking, like, rut. You know what I mean? If you don't get the fuck out of there and chase what you're doing,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
you get stuck in emotions, right?
Yeah.
But like
you know what? I used to have this Geo Prism. That was my first car.
Oh shit!
I used to have a Geo Prism back in the days, and I'm gonna jump into another song so you can know how my mind thinks, right? So, I used to have these. Remember, I told you I used to have these suicidal thoughts, right? My Geo Prism wouldn't go faster than 80, but in my mind it was going like 120. Right?
Yeah.
So then my way to escape all these negative thoughts was to write. Right, so then I have this one song that's called. Have you ever heard of Auxilio? Have you ever heard of Auxilio? So listen to the song. Hace poco dijiste que todo se terminó. Wait. Hace poco dijiste que todo se terminó. Just a while back, you told me that it's over between us. Que ya no me quieres. Que encontraste un nuevo amor. Just a while back, you just told me that it's over and that you found somebody new. Debes saber, you should know, que no lo estoy soportando. I don't support this. Que poco a poco me estás matando. Little by little, you're killing me. 180 kilómetros y necesito más. About 120 miles per hour. I'm going, and I need more. 180 kilómetros y necesito más. Y luego, no me importa que pare, no me importa llegar. It doesn't matter what I hit or what I do. It doesn't matter where I go. Like, this guy is in a trance in his car, in his Geo Prism, right? But other people are like in a Camaro. Other people are in a fast vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Y luego, debes saber que no lo estoy soportando. And he says, no tengo miedo, I'm not scared. Y no estoy llorando. You know, a guy is pretty fucking serious when he stops crying. And then, tienes 2 minutos para llamarme. I'm giving you 2 minutes to call me. Después será muy tarde para buscarme. It's gonna be too late if you don't call me now. Auxilio, ayuda por favor. No dejes que se muera nuestro amor. So the guy is saying, "Fucking help me!
Yeah.
Don't let this love die."
Holy shit!
And it became. You watch the music video, and it's a guy driving, and there's in the actual music video, it's the kid driving is me,
The younger you.
and the guy behind him is my conscience and my voice of like, fucking do it,
Yo,
do
that's
it,
fucking
do it,
deep,
do it.
bro.
That's fucking deep.
That's fucking deep, bro.
Jeez.
Uh,
you got that fucking note too. Gee, that was shit.
There's
fucking
one more.
shook.
There's one more. This is
shook
the one
my
I have never
soul.
spoke about, and I don't know why this would resonate with me, but I was just throwing it away. It's by y'all, but I just want to know why this one or.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that bracelet's getting
It's off
tight on the
of,
wrist.
it's off
bro.
of the 2006 on the Amo Yaldoro. And so it's this song.
Piensa en mí.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It means think of me.
Think of me?
Think of me.
Perfect. I figured it was something wrong.
So you know what? Let me trip out on this song because I tell you that I'm a lot like you, right? So here's a story that nobody knew. Back in the day, going back to your side of the world, because I don't want to get too I don't want people to get bored and think, man, this is no. I came here to laugh. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple of good laughs as well. So back in the day, we used to have the direct box. And we used to have that illegal cable, that
Yeah,
card.
the black box. Yeah,
We
you
would
get
all
all porn
buy that.
channels.
Yeah, we loved it.
Hell yeah.
So we loved that card, and we'd pay $100 for somebody to activate it, and then that shit stopped, and then they started. So you would pay somebody to connect the actual cable on the pole outside of your pole, right?
Yeah.
Well, they stopped. One day they came and they ripped it out, and they said, "Y'all need to stop, or we're gonna." And I love football.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what my team is because I know who you like.
I like the Cowboys.
Yeah, I like the Texans. So.
Oh no, yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
It's still a Houston team. I mean, not the fucking Oilers. That was stupid. Yeah.
So I used to love watching sports. I love football. Like I loved it. So I knew this guy, and he was the owner of a he was the owner of a strip bar.
Oh yeah.
We know plenty of them.
Yeah.
And he really loved my personality in the sense of like he also made dances, but when he stopped making dances, he still owned this place, right? I think it was. I'm not gonna say the name of it because everybody in the valley will know what it's
Was
called.
it Chi-Chi's and Mercedes?
No, it's called Whispers. No, it's called Whispers.
Whispers.
So I would go there and I would sit there, and I would watch the screens all night. Like I would go every other night, and he knew that I don't remember what his name was, but he would say, "You want some water?" He was from a different country. You want water? And I said, "Yeah, water." Because you want some soda? And I go, "No, just water's cool." Like he knew my story. He knew why I was there. And whenever he wanted to kick somebody out, I would go to the bag and I grab a bar, and like I was down to like, because I had his back.
Yeah.
But because I had his back, he loved me even more. He'd like, oh, you could come in here and you sit down. So when I first started going, these girls that were strippers, they would come up to me and they would say, "You want me to dance for you?" And
How old are you at this time?
Man, I don't even know. I was young.
Yeah, like young, like not supposed to be in there yet.
No. I could be in there already.
Okay, you could be in there. Okay,
But
so like mid-20s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I already have Siggno, but Siggno's not really happen. It's not happening.
Okay.
It's just like you're in the oil fields. I'm in.
You're pre big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these strippers, these girls,
We call them night ballerinas.
these nice ladies.
Night ballerinas.
I'm gonna call them these nice ladies.
These nice young ladies.
Angels.
These nice young ladies, young angels, right? They became my friends. At first, they hated me because I never had any money. So why do you fucking come here? They would tell me, "Why do you come here?" And I would never say anything. And I saw some wild things.
Shit.
I saw some crazy things. And I was really, honestly, always there just to watch that. And it was every other. It wasn't. I didn't live there, but I would go there for when I wanted to. Like after each Sunday or Sunday evening, I was there, or Mondays, right?
Oh yeah.
And these girls would be like, "Well, hey, can I dance for you?"
Just for free.
For free.
Oh man, what a treat that is.
And I said, I don't have any money. She goes, "No, I just need to feel like I'm busy." All right. So then one would take me. The next thing you knew, that the next one would take me. Then the next thing you knew, that I was everybody's friend. And then, can you go get some food for us? Like if you had a box of pizza at that place,
You're God.
You're a god, bro.
You're a god.
You're a god, because they go for hours without eating. And they all became my friends, and I would watch things. They would tell me things. There was guys that would pay $1,000 for the smelliest shoe.
What? A shoe?
They're high heel.
Oh,
Of course.
God.
Well, back then, this is crazy because this is not whenever
Pre-internet.
fucking pre-internet days, but
Like
now.
this guy was this. They paid $1,000. I'm telling you, I saw it, and there was guys that would pay like $2,000, $3,000 for their used underwears.
Just to go home and
Yeah,
jerk
man,
off.
I'm saying everybody's fucking secret.
That's
right now.
it.
I'm saying
throwing
everybody.
5 or 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm saying everybody's secret right now. So then there was guys that would go in there and they would ask for hickeys, and they'd pay them $1,800, and I would be like, "Wow, this is some crazy shit I've never
It's a
seen."
mark of love right there.
And
man.
then there was times that they would tell me, "I want to take you home," and I said, "No,
I can't do that.
I can't," because there was too much information. I was like the FBI there. I was like, "Nah, man, I
'Cause then
can't."
Yeah. No,
And then I knew that if I did something, it was going to cause problems with my friendship with everybody
yeah,
there.
you would lose your validity, or you're like, who you were.
Yeah, and everybody knew that I would counsel them. So this is where I began to counsel people.
Yeah.
I'm here because of this and because of that and whatever. Yeah, we became friends. So right. So let me see if I remember the song. What key is it in? Man, I gotta look for it, bro. Do you have it on your phone?
What's that? The song?
Look up this song called.
I'm not gonna be able to spell it. I'm dumb in 2 languages.
Hey, so check it out. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're good.
So check it out, right? So listen to these lyrics, right? Me vas a hold on. Me vas a decir que te quitas la ropa por dinero. You're gonna tell me that you take your clothes off for money. Que no trabajas porque te sientes una modelo. You're gonna tell me that. Well, I'm gonna read you the words first, right?
Yeah, dude, because that's just those are bars. I already
Yeah.
know. I'm like, God damn, dog.
He goes, me vas a decir que te quitas la ropa por dinero. You're gonna tell me that you take your clothes. You're gonna tell me that the reason you're taking your clothes off is just because you really need the money. Que no trabajas porque que no trabajas porque te sientes una modelo. That you don't need to work because you feel that you're a model. Que en el verano intentaras regresar al colegio. That in summer you're planning to go back to college, right? Te acabo de conocer y ahora me dices te quiero. I just met you and you're telling me that you love me, right?
Oh, man.
Es como si yo te dijera que en casa no me quieren. It would be equivalent to me telling you that at home I'm single and that nobody loves me. Que me cansé de la rutina y por eso vino a verte. That I'm tired of the routine at home, so this is why I'm here to see you. It would be like you're lying to me.
So
I'm lying to you.
Yeah.
And then so then he says, mejor cállate. Just instead be quiet. Aquí está el de 100. Here's 100. Ya no me digas más mentiras, todos por placer. You don't need to tell me any more lies. This is just for pleasing each other. Ven, desnúdate y dame tu piel. Come just get nude and let me feel your body.
Yes.
I don't want to be gross. I don't want to be unpolite. Pero, it's just that the truth is, come on. Mejor cállate. Ven y bailame. It was just be quiet. Just dance for me. That, que si no llego a casa antes de las 10, that if I'm not home before 10, they're going to fucking tell me to leave the house. That's
Bars.
Yo,
I mean, that's like a fucking.
So-
That's
so-
literally
so-
a T-Pain song in fucking Spanish.
Yeah.
So then it goes, me vas a decir que no, me vas a decir que no, me vas a decir que te quitas la ropa por dinero. Que no trabajas porque te sientes una modelo. Y en el verano intentarás regresar al colegio. Te acabo de conocer y ahora me dices te quiero. Right?
Fuck, dude.
Es como si yo te dijera que en casa no me quieren. Que me cansé de la rutina y por eso vine a verte. Mejor cállate, aquí está el de 100. Ya no me digas más mentiras, todos por placer. Mejor cállate, ven desnúdate y darme tu piel. No quiero ser grosero, pero anda y púrale. Mejor cállate. It's just
Dude,
really.
I have never wanted to go to Mexico more in my entire life and make love to a Spanish woman right now than I do.
Yeah.
I'm fully fucking erect.
Yeah.
It feels like
I want to go get. I want to go
Hey.
get
I
some.
don't even give a fuck if we're on the Gulf of Mexico. I just want to be on a beach somewhere. They might be.
You want some
Cancun.
fucking Ritas? You want
Dude,
some
I
pina
want a couple
coladas? Or
cold, cool ones, in the box, and I want to make unprotected love to some woman that just.
you have little
Hey,
Hey, goddamn, old son.
little blue-eyed Mexicans.
one more. Listen to these lyrics. This one's called "Lie to Me." I wrote this when Usher had a song called "Love" and it's like
I see what you're doing. It is that fuck.
Yo, it might be the weed, it might be that, it might be the mixer.
My songs are
that reminds me of Jessica.
My songs
That's
are
me and
fucking
Jessica.
gay, dude.
Dude, your songs are way gay compared to that.
I'm saying
Like, dude,
straight up.
you should be their guitar tech.
Straight
Dude.
up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be their guitar tech.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch right here. Dude, that lie to me shit. That literally when me and that toxic ass girl got in that shit, it was literally like, yeah, we ain't supposed to be together. But you stood like, lie to me.
Yeah.
Lie to me and say, dude,
yeah.
this
dude.
might not be the best podcast, or this might be the best conversation I've ever had in my motherfucking life. I mean,
That's cool as fuck.
this weed is strong. I didn't know that was gonna.
Yeah,
smoke
what
like
is
that.
it?
Look, I'm
That's
gonna.
it. That's
I can go for hours, bro. But let's.
Yeah, no, because I love this. Thank you for sharing that shit.
Yeah, man.
I want to get. We're getting the people what they want now, because I'm a people's champ now, and I like to give the people the meat and potatoes. We're gonna get into the stories of the fucking tour bus, the tales on the road. I need to know when, where, how, and why, and I need to know your best, your worst, your in betweens. So we got the backstory. Lovely goddamn guitar playing surname. Honestly, dude, if Spanish music came with that English subtitle, you just talking the words. If you made that another album, I'd buy that album.
I'm gonna think about it.
I've never seen that done before. Those are bars. But let's get into
Bars.
What year do y'all really? I know you're traveling a van everywhere you fucking go, and then at what point does it? Something starts kind of inclining, just fucking taking off. Y'all got a tour, but when does shit start getting crazy? Around what year? What are some of your craziest and shittiest and scariest moments from that realm of?
Right after Ya No Me Importa came out.
I feel like that was it too.
The moment that song came out, it was like girls kind of liked us, but guys didn't. But once they heard this song, it was an anthem for us guys,
Yeah.
That's marketing 101, bro. Wherever the women are at, the men will follow.
But that one hit it for y'all.
That one was till this day. I mean, I dress up in a jailhouse outfit, and then when we play Ya No Me Importa, everybody goes buck wild because we shot that music video in a real prison with real people in it, with real prison guards. I mean, have you seen the video?
I've seen the video.
I mean,
I thought it was all staged.
No, it is not staged.
No shit.
Some of those people that were in there were really in there. We asked for what you don't know, what people don't know, is that after we finished the music video, what's the name of the person in charge of the prison? The warden. I asked the warden, "Will you allow me to put on a show for all the prisoners, for the people?" I didn't call them prisoners. The people. Will you allow me if I play? So we put on the inmates. We put our sound system in there, and like at around 6 o'clock after we were done with the music video, we put on a full show for everybody in prison.
That's badass.
That man is the modern day fucking Johnny Cash.
Yeah, and
that man is the Monterey Johnny
Cash. That's awesome, dude.
Dude.
Hey,
but we did it first.
Right,
we did it first. So, and I don't mean that
it's all good. I love that shit.
And you know what's interesting is I remember I got criticized for it because they were criticizing me for it. Somebody did a report on it that why were we giving them like a luxury of playing, and little did they know that like 80% of the people that were in there were not even. They're not really criminals. They had just crossed the border too many times, and they had thrown them into this jail.
No shit.
Yeah, and there was some real bad people. Those didn't come out, but all the other ones about the population, they were mainly Mexican.
So what's the big deal? Getting some people, you don't get to see that, man.
Yeah. So after we were done, man, years later, bro, the guys would come up to the shows, and the guys were like, "I was in prison that time, man. That you played there. I was there, bro," and just very grateful. From that, man, it took off, and we got our first tour bus, and we had this big mega bus, right? We bought this big mega bus, and
how many people were on that tour bus at the time?
6, 7, 8. There was a time where there was like 10 of us. Or 12.
That's gotta be fucking tough, dude. That's gotta be close quarters.
Well, no, because the right now the tour bus, the one that we travel in 2 tour buses. We have a blue one and a silver one. The silver one has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 12 beds, and then it has my bedroom in the back.
Oh yeah.
And then the couch in the front, the couch in the front, and the blue bus, it has a master bedroom in the back, 6 beds for the road crew, and then the it's got the living room and then the driver.
Yeah.
So that the blue bus actually belonged to it was Kenny Chesney's first bus. His initials are on there as a K and a C, and the middle and the inside of the bus, it's got the state of Nashville in the mirror. So we have Kenny Chesney's first.
Hey, shout out Kenny Chesney, boys.
Yeah. So then
you look like the boy of hibernation.
But before we had these 2 tour buses, we had a Van Hool. We had a Van Hool bus, right? We took it to Chicago. I'll never forget that one time. The driver took it underneath the bridge and knocked out all the ACs. Boom, 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 and I'm like, oh shit, and I mean it literally like ripped
it off the fucking.
Yeah, and I'm like, what's going on? Shit. And they had to lower the bags, the airbags, and the bus finally came out. We didn't get into any trouble. The cops didn't come. We drove home. There was a hurricane coming through. We had to stop and put glad bags and
fucking tarps and shit. Whatever.
Had to buy a ladder. We had to be up there. They kept tearing, kept filling up with water. And we finally fixed it. Then we gave it up because there was the bus kept breaking down because rats kept chewing on the cables.
Damn.
Because we used to be such pigs. I mean, the bus was a mess, and we were chaotic. We were like we were living the lifestyle of rock and roll.
Did y'all get in trouble with the law a lot? Or no?
No. I got a funky story for you. There's a lot of people that'll verify it for me. One time we were playing in Houston. I will never forget it. We were on the new tour bus. Once we owned Lil Wayne's first tour bus.
No shit,
Yeah.
dude.
That's a badass
That's
bus.
fucking badass.
Wheezy FB.
Yeah, we have baby.
So we were touring in Lil Wayne's bus, right? And it was we had it, and we played in Houston, and I'll never forget that in the middle of the song, the cops were coming in, and I'm like, and I said, man, I go, and because we would party. I said, man, I go, fuck these guys. Nobody's gonna get us on stage. And boom, they fucking ripped me.
No shit.
Yeah, they got me, and they go, nobody move from where you're at. Everybody stay right.
Oh, you said it on the mic.
Yeah, I said it over the mic.
Oh shit.
Because I didn't know what was going on. I really did. It was the weirdest thing I had ever gone through. So as a guy moved me back, all I did was like, man, that was embarrassing, right? That was embarrassing. Yeah. So I stepped outside and I just got into the tour bus, and bro, there was a chopper, SWAT team. Everybody was in that place looking for somebody. Whether if they did or didn't, I don't know. But they didn't. My guys were calling me, hey, where are you at? They have everybody. They're going through everybody. They kicked everybody out. This is a true story.
Looking for some one person.
Yeah, they kicked everybody out one by one. At the end of the night, I'll never forget it, bro. We were walking around, and my road crew was like, holy shit. He goes, look at all these white bags.
Oh shit, cocaine on the ground.
Bro, I guess everybody started
flicking it.
They started throwing it on the floor, and my road crew was like, interesting.
Dude,
like I'm not saying my roadies partied, but they were like, hey, what is this?
Yeah.
So that was one hell of a story to say.
Yeah.
Another story.
It's
let me
snowing,
see.
baby. You know.
What about tell me something about, like, y'all ever get in trouble? Like, y'all perform Mexico and shit. Like, ever get in, like, mixed up with cartel or any kind of like
we got
shit?
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten pulled over a few times.
Yeah.
But when you get pulled over, it's very simple, man. Just keep your cool.
Yeah.
And just tell them the truth. You know, they don't ever want your money. They don't want anything. They really don't want anything. All they ever really want is for you not to be taking their rivals or taking people or taking drugs to a different location.
Smugglers.
Yeah.
Invading on
Like when we go, like the way it works is like they know we're going.
Yeah.
They want us to go.
Yeah.
And so then they want the other bands to go too. So everything gets taken care of. It's not what you think it is. It's if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen by chance, just like it would here.
Yeah, it's random more so than
they usually fight among themselves.
Yeah.
I remember one time we played for an important person. This is when I was super young. I was in my we weren't anybody, and I remember that we played for this one guy. Shit, man, I don't even know if I should say it, dog.
Don't say it. Don't incriminate. Just,
Okay, well,
an important guy.
A very important guy.
In Mexico or the States?
In Mexico.
Okay, let's just keep it there.
And we went to go play over there. And this was my first gig ever playing for them. And there was only like 8 people. And no girls, just 8 guys. And we're playing on a big ass stage. And then finally, like around late at night, like 6 or 11, like 8 or 11 girls walk in and they just sit there and they're like, hey man, don't look at nobody, right? And I still didn't understand what the fuck was going on. No, because this is before 2008.
Yeah.
You're talking about 2003, 2002. I don't know what year it was, right? So then I remember coming down after we took a break, and all these big time dudes were down there, and these guys. I remember one guy had a gun, and he had it sticking out, and it was all filled with diamonds from the handlebar. It was filled with diamonds. And the middle had a Versace sign. I was like, whoa! And it looked like it was just made out of gold, right? Damn! And it was coming out of his pocket. And me, being the ignorant idiot, not knowing that there was this type of stuff going around, I said, "Qué bonita pistola." I said,
"Yeah,
that's a badass gun." I said, "Can I see it?" And he looked at me real weird.
Yeah.
And he goes. And I go, wow, man. I'm like amazed by his gun. I'm like, I've never seen anything like this. I go, wow. It was, yeah. And then he starts telling me it's dipped in gold. the diamonds are real, and whatever the Versace sign is legit. Whatever it was a little angel on it. He ended up being a very important figure. I had no idea. And here I was like a fucking dumbass.
Just a kid.
Yeah, I wasn't a kid. I was just a dumbass. I was a dumbass. And then nothing much happened.
No.
Nothing happened. We went home. The guy became a friend of mine. I never heard from him again.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that. Well, shit, dude, to segue out of that part. Junior, how long are we recording now? We're good. Okay. Let's get.
You want to talk about.
Give the people what they want to hear. You don't have a rock star of this caliber in your studio and not ask him about the treats and delights and the delectable sweets of the road. Tales from the tour bus continues.
It's been delightful thus far.
No, this has been one of the most incredible interactions with a human being I've had in a long time.
Thanks,
I
man.
honestly mean that, dude. I appreciate you coming out and shit. Like, it's been fun. The fucking music thing blew me. I've still got chill bumps. I'm still fully erect. Nobody can see it.
Same.
But give me, let's blast off from this part. What are some of the fucking, give me some shit you would think would be wild, some wild shit that's happening. That's what the people are really fucking enticed.
That's
why they bought tickets.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. What do you want to know?
I mean, you tell me, craziest sexual.
Was there ever girls on the bus?
Yeah, I mean, give me something. Give me something that you think would like stand out amongst the rest. You know what I'm saying? We've all heard stories. Hell, me and him experience and shit, but like I want to hear. Cause this is a different type. This is like a big. Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for it.
I mean, you don't have to say when, where, who, or why. And if you don't have to talk about anything you want to talk about. I don't have a rock star of your caliber often.
I'm gonna tell you one story.
That's perfect.
Okay, so I was touring with the band that was in Siggno, right? And I was really young. I was even younger. And they wanted me to have sex with the girl. Their mission
was to get you laid.
Was to get me laid. I'm sorry, I know I said with the girl. Now, who else, right? Something fucked up, right? But
you never know.
They wanted me to get laid, period. And they were out on a mission, right? This is I'm super young, and I'm just like, I'm not thinking much of it. So then we finally get to, holy shit, it happened here in Austin. It happened in Austin, yeah.
Oh, shit.
It used to be called the Moonlight something. I don't know what it's called today.
Moonlight Lounge or something?
I don't know what it was called, but it was here in Austin. It's a trip, right, that I'm saying this story. We're here. And we met some girls. Yeah. And they took them in the van. And they took him to the room. I can't believe I'm gonna say this fucking story. Here it goes.
No.
It's a good story.
Oh yeah.
So then I get to the room and I have this one girl, and she's pretty.
Yeah.
And my other friends, they're partying in the other room, and these guys would only rent 2 rooms, and there were those rooms where you can open that middle.
The middle door. Check out your kids.
Yeah. Man, it's such a fucked up story. I've only told my personal friends, since you guys are considered my personal friends.
Yeah, buddy, you heard it here first. You fucking heard it here first.
Yeah, this is the first time. Oh my God, this is gonna be bizarre. Okay, so then we get to the hotel, right?
Yeah.
And there's this girl, right? And we go into my room, and I guess they knew what was up with her because I didn't. And she goes into the room, and I'm laying there, and she begins to unbutton my pants, and she starts touching me.
Oh, shit.
And then she starts giving me CPR down there,
Yeah,
CPR.
yeah, like that, yeah, blowing me up like a balloon, man.
And I'm like, yeah, man, holy shit, right? I still remember that fucking 19, 20-year-old boner that I had. It's because,
those are the best.
Yeah.
They just don't hit like that anymore.
No.
They just don't hit.
That's where your fucking head just goes like,
dude, you could get
start
that
spinning.
I could give 3-4 times. Like now, dude,
My
I come once.
Yeah.
If you don't call your own Uber,
my vision used to start to blur. My feet would go numb. It was the whole thing.
Dude, now you just throw weak dick though, right? You got that big old root. You're just throwing half-hearted dick.
I just literally mind my own, bro. You know what I mean? I've been busy playing music. It's cool. Like, everybody learns shit. Everybody learns.
I get it.
So then,
if you're gay, just say it.
No.
So then this girl lays down and I take off her top and she's laying there and her boobs are hanging out and then I remember.
Can I ask you real quick?
Yeah.
Are you a boobs or an ass guy?
I don't. It's gonna sound weird. I'm a leg guy.
A leg guy.
I like those.
Giorgio's over here nodding his fucking dick already. He loves it. Like, he's from Greece.
I like love legs, like legs,
Just big old thighs and legs all the way down, or just sleek.
like just.
Like you could strike a match off them motherfuckers.
Yeah, like that.
No, I'm listening, dog. I'm
Well,
taking notes.
Well, this
man.
girl wasn't any of those.
Yeah, dude.
This girl wasn't any of those.
Hell yeah.
She was just. I was gonna get laid, right? So then I'll never forget that there was that old box TV by the door, and my side of the door was open. No, my side of the door was closed, but theirs was open, right? So there I am in the room, and I turn her. She lays down, and I get on top of her, and I'm like, I'm like, wow, I'm about to do this, right? And I begin to bring down her underwear, and I by the way, I had a cellular Nokia cell phone.
The brick.
Yep,
Brick,
snake.
right?
It was,
yeah.
and the
Plain
reason
snake.
I told you it was on top of the TV was because it's important. It plays an important role, right? So it's sitting on top of the TV, and I begin to lower down her underwear, and immediately where I pulled down her shorts, see they were like shorts. I don't know what it was. This funk, like
Oh my lord.
like
Man.
like death. There's no other way to say it.
The death.
Like death.
I've called pussy smell some bad pH a lot of things in my life, but I ain't never said death. That's money, baby.
That's fucking money.
Yeah, that's fucking good. Okay.
Just trying to get it though. I know it. Damn, dude.
So then I'm like, the minute I smelled it, I let go of her underwear and I just brought her shorts all the way down. And then she begins to bring her underwear down, and then I literally went, and then it came up to my throat,
Oh,
and I was such a gentleman that I swallowed my own vomit.
Good
yeah.
man.
That's all. That's a hard play. That's a hard rock. But
And I'm like,
be caught in a hard
so
place.
then I'm like, and I come out of that blanket, I'm like, holy, what am I gonna? I don't want this. I'm thinking this
Yeah, I
chick,
wanna
this
hear
just
how you
got
got out
a
of it.
disease. Something's going on. Like I don't want a part of it. I don't
You don't
want.
want your wiener to fall off.
Fuck
I mean, that's
no,
what
dude,
fucking
no.
happened.
And I'm like, like I keep throwing up, and I keep swallowing that shit. I didn't want to throw up on her, and then, bro, by the grace of God, my cell phone rang.
The Nokia.
Ring had that
Yeah.
that fucking that ring. So then I get up. I said, hold on. Literally like that.
Can't breathe.
Hold on.
Boy, can't breathe.
I run to the phone, and when I look at the phone, it says 1 missed call. Oh my God. Here I go. So I go, no missed call. I go, hello? I'm going to say it in English, but it was in Spanish. I said, what's going on, Mom?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we
What?
do it.
Say it in Spanish. Say it in Spanish.
¿Qué pasó, mamá? ¿Qué? ¿Se murió mi tía?
Oh, my
What was he
aunt.
saying, dude?
My aunt passed away.
Oh, you hit her with that one, dude. You played the death roll, dude.
So I start like, no, mamá, no me digas. I put on an Oscar award winning
God damn it. I know how it goes, dude.
I was crying, like tears were rolling down my eyes because I did not want to sleep
Don't
with
do
that
that.
girl.
Onion, you smoked onion in the room,
I did
dog.
not want sexual relationships with that woman.
Hey, shout out Bill Clinton. We love you, baby boy.
So, bro, my tears are coming down, and I'm literally crying for real, and I'm like, no, mom, I'll be.
My lord.
I wait. Yo,
We sold it.
Stop. There's nobody on the other end.
Llego pronto. I'll be there soon, right? And I put the phone down.
Yo.
And nobody's even on the phone, dude. That's the funniest shit.
Yeah.
And I'm standing right by that door. So then I go back to where I have no clothes, and then I just put on my underwear, and she's like, and then she touches me, and I'm like, what's wrong with you?
My aunt just.
Man, just died.
Yeah.
You fucking hit it on the
I mean, dude, come
Say it
on.
again.
I'm telling you.
Come
She
on.
touched me, and what did she say? What did I say?
My aunt just died.
Just like that. What's wrong with you? And she goes, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, baby. She goes, I just wanted to have some fun.
Oh.
And I said, look, if you want to have fun with my friends, you can. I go, but I need to go back with them. And she goes, well, if you don't mind. I said, fine with me.
Chingale.
So I put on my clothes, right? It's a true story, bro. I opened that fucking door to that other room where there's a party going on. And one of the guys goes, "What happened, Turner? Come here. What happened? What happened? What's going on?" And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? He goes, "What happened? Who died? What happened?" He was listening to the fucking door when I was crying.
If he's a homie, he had your back with it.
And I'm like, my aunt died.
Oh, yeah.
So, bro.
You gotta lean into it.
So here we are having this fucking group hug in the other room.
You're selling the fuck out of this.
Yes.
Fucking gotcha, dude.
So this guy's still hugging me, and he's like, "Bro, we got you, man. We need to drive back tonight," and all this is stupid. But before that, he goes, "Hey, who's going? Hey, girl, what's up with that girl, man? Who's going? Me or her? I mean, me or him? They're fighting to go into that room with this chick." And I'm like, and then one of them goes, Turner, who got you in? Who got you in? I did.
Yeah.
And this guy's still wearing a cowboy hat, wearing his jacket. I said, "Go for it." So he's closing the door and he's going like this.
Yeah.
He's closing that. He closes that door. And I just sit back and I begin to drink water because I didn't drink back then. I was just drinking my water. And I'm just waiting. And then all of a sudden, like not even fucking 4 minutes into it, he goes, "Puta madre!"
Yeah, dude.
He goes, "Oh, fuck, shit, fuck, oh, la bestia, man, her shit fucking," you could hear it across.
Oh, he was screaming.
Oh, yeah, bro. He opens the fucking door, he goes, "Turner, fucking lied, man. Your aunt didn't die." And I said, "Nah, she didn't, man." He goes, "You motherfucker."
Yeah.
True story, bro.
Yeah, one time I acted like I was on a bunch of real hard drugs. This is true. I lived at the Tower Dormitory in San Marcos at Texas State. And the same thing happened to me with like this older stripper woman that I had met in rehab. Already fucking a million red flags in one sentence, right?
Yeah.
But she comes to see me. And then top it off, it's a summer day. She's got jeans and these boots that are up to her thigh. You know what I mean? So I mean,
it's been my brew.
Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? Just stewing, dude. So she comes up or whatever. We go into my room, do my thing. Mind you, I have like one of my roommates at the time was a Phi Delt at the time. I hope I don't get shot for saying that, but I mean they're not even at Texas State. Anyways, frat boys, right? Mm-hmm. But like they're in the living room. I'm over here doing my fucking thing. Well, same occurrence, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? People, you know what I mean? The clothes came off and then fucking just hit me. And I was like, oh God, like, help and me. I wanted to be nice and shit. I tried to like keep on trying. Like, I was like, I can't, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was Earthworm Jim in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what am I going to do? And literally had no fucking plan, right? So I just like got up like a psychopath, didn't say anything, walked out of the room, closed the door and went in the shower. And just showered for 30 minutes, bro.
So has that happened to you? Have you ever had to fake something so you can get out of it, or did you just straight up say?
No,
I'm a real man. I finished.
No.
You would have gone through it then?
No, I went through it. Yeah.
Bro, this was death.
Probably not. To be honest. I've had some shit like that go down.
You gotta love yourself.
But you still went through it. You dirty dog.
Yeah, well, you know what happened. I mean, look, dude. Columbus took a chance.
That's wild. That's fucking wild logic.
I couldn't, bro. I couldn't for the life of me.
I had one. This is to go on top of that. I was in high school, and the girlfriend was like a rival high school, and I remember taking her panties off and like smelling it. As soon as I smelled it, I'm like, yeah, you know, we're already here. I'm like 16 or 17. I throw her panties across the way. And I went ahead and do it, but I could smell it. We both could smell it. I know you can smell it. It's a very distinct smell, right? Mm-hmm. Well, she gets up, and like after we're done, she leaves. But for 4 or 5 days after, I could still smell it. I could still smell the smell. And it, like, not hints of it was growing stronger every day. I was like, what the fuck is going on? When I threw those panties, they got caught up on my bed frame, and they slid right behind my bed.
Damn.
And it took my brother walking in there and go, dude, something is in your fucking room dead.
Was there mushrooms growing out of them?
Dude, there was crusty ass, like you ever seen rock salt? Like in a big box?
Ew, bro.
Just mummified on there. Like to the, you picked it up and
mummified?
it was just crinkled, like it was crunched. Like if I shook it, it'd be like dandruff falling out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could throw it like a frisbee. You could throw that pair of panties like a frisbee.
And I go, what? That's why I don't eat sourdough jacks at Jack in the Box anymore. It's the same texture, same. I just can't do it. Yeast is not. It fucked me up.
Oh man, yeah. No,
So-
we went there.
So I was thinking about here's another time. Here's another confession. So one time I was coming from Florida and I just started talking to this one girl, right? We were just talking, we're just friends. But she wanted it. She wanted to do something. I told her, you know what? I'm running a real high fever, man. And as much as I wanted, I wasn't feeling good. I was like, I feel like shit.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel good. She said, please, like, let's meet up. And I'm told, oh, fine, fuck it. I'll meet up with you. And I had a cough. I had everything, allergies. It was horrible.
Fucking COVID.
No, this was a long time ago, my mid 20s or late 20s, right? So anyway, I meet up with this girl, and I get this hotel room, right? And we do what we do, and when I'm done, I turn this way, and I just like it was like that was the worst ever. Like I couldn't enjoy myself nor nothing.
Sick.
Yeah.
You're deadly sick.
Yeah, and then she hugs me. And she hugs me, and then right in the middle of it, I went farted all over her chest.
Did you shart?
Oh no, but she never talked to me again. I told you I was sick.
That's a fucking blessing in disguise, though,
but
bro.
Ain't that the best part? Like, I mean, you ever been married before? Huh?
No, I've never been
Me
married.
either. Cool. Let's keep it like that. No, but you've been in long relationships with women before. But you remember like when you get to that point in the relationship with women when it's like okay to fart in front of her?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't that like it's like goddamn, I've been holding it, like that comfortability's finally there.
I know people still that still haven't done it.
Not like the shit with the door open. Are there people like that, Jordan?
Yeah.
Dude, once you fart in front of her, it's over.
Yeah. Then it's fair game. Fair game.
Or
Dude.
you don't find her attractive anymore.
And then when she farts in front of you?
Yeah.
Well, no, I would hope they not do that. No. I'm saying I would like to be able to shit in front of them and not.
I shit too
Girls
much
don't
for that
shit,
to
dude.
even be a thing. I shit.
Okay.
But farting's like that's like a polite thing. You know what I mean? Like you're just polite for once. So you
Has
spend too
anybody
much
ever
time
shit
together.
on you like a woman?
No.
Okay.
No. But one time we went to Reynosa,
Yeah.
and they used to have this donkey show.
Oh yeah, I've seen one in Monterey.
Okay, I'm just saying I've never been to one, and I always.
Well, you can smell it from blocks away. Let's get into this.
No, I'm kidding, man.
No.
I would always hear about it, but I never.
Yeah, no, I seen one. When
I just wanted to see
when
your
I was
reaction.
17, I seen one and it was fucking.
Did you really? Are you
I'm
basically?
dead ass serious. Yeah.
And what was it?
It's
You witnessed it in human?
you witness it. Yeah.
What is it?
It's like it's an animal. In this case, it was a donkey, and it's a woman like like bestiality, and it's like a real deal shit. It ain't 3G graphics. It ain't generated up from some goddamn screen or something. This is
That
like
hurts my
you
shit.
can literally smell it from like a block away. I'm not even fucking. And it's
You can smell it?
You can. It's like a mixture between just horse shit or
And-
farm
And sulfur.
yeah, it's brimstone. It's fucking yeah. I don't recommend it. It was not very cool. But it's my dad's graduation gift. So what was I supposed to do?
So
You know what I'm saying?
here's
Poor guy.
here's
No, I did one time. When I used to work in Ohio, I drive like 22 hours. So I was scared to fly because I'm a fucking idiot. And
Pussy.
yeah, but there was this woman.
Are you really?
Yeah, no, I'm cool now. But back then, my logic was like, oh, it's gonna crash every time. So I was like, all right. But I drove and I was seeing this older lady. I was like 23 at the time, 24 at the time, and she was like 45 or something. She had like 2.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. And we get up there, and it's like wintertime, and we're like getting in a hot tub or whatever, and we start fooling around. And she had this big thing about anal, like she wanted to do anal all the time. And I'm, whatever, I'm a young kid, I'm up for anything. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it were because we'd done it a time or two before that, and there was no problems. But I don't know if it was something with the warm water and the cold outside. But like I remember distinctly pulling out, and it just comes spewing out like soft serve ice cream out of that golden corral, like just fucking. I mean, I'm talking a consistency I've never seen, like a baby shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Talking about
scared.
feces?
Yeah, it shit all over me, like in the middle of fucking winter in this hot tub. And it's so much freaking. I got out. She started screaming like, "Whoa!" She started screaming. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Like you might have poked her.
Like I was like, dude, I hit something inside that.
like an organ or something.
I just took off running. I grabbed my jeans. I took off running.
That's
my
terrible.
truck.
Oh
It's
my
a terrible
God.
thing to do, but here I am,
Yeah.
And I get over there and I get in my truck. I start my truck and I leave and get on the road. I get pulled over about a mile later. and I'm covered in shit and water. And he's like, what happened? And I told him the story. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Just let me go. He just let me go. Yes, I don't do anal. That's what I was getting at. I don't know why that sort of reminded me of that, but
You didn't even check on her.
That
after
was-
that?
I've never spoke to her again.
Oh my
What
god!
are you supposed to say? Nice shit? Like, what are you supposed to say there, Bobby?
You remember whenever you shat yourself at the pool? She shat in a jacuzzi.
Dude, jacuzzi. And it was her parents' jacuzzi.
Here's a story for you. We're on the road and we were in Florida. And I will never forget that it's sad but funny, right? So my nephew had a friend of his wanted to go with us on the trip, and we said, "Man, you don't fit." We're in a van. So we finally get to Florida, and that kid that wanted to go with us ends up hanging himself.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. It's real. I know it was from left field to right field.
Yeah, goddamn, that took a hard left turn there, Gypsy
Yeah,
Turner. Thank you for that segue.
No, wait. So because of this, my nephew's super depressed. And we're outside of Florida, and in Immokalee, Florida, I'll never forget it, right? And we all go outside. And we're like, you know what? My nephew wants to smoke. I never smoke, ever. I don't ever smoke. I'm like, I'm going to smoke with you. We're all going to smoke with you.
Yeah.
Because he was his best friend. And he was just taking it real hard. And we were out there just, being there for him. And my guys, it was a different band than what I have right now. Only Checo was there.
Yeah.
So everybody starts smoking. And everybody starts smoking, right? And then one of my guys, he I'm not going to say who, he just gets up. And he goes, oh, I got to take a shit. And he takes off running. And all of a sudden, since I don't smoke, all of a sudden I stand up and I feel like I'm real tall.
Oh, shit, that ain't weed, ain't it?
No, it's weed.
It's weed, okay.
It's weed, but I just feel tall.
Yeah.
Like if I'm wearing glasses and the floor looks like real down there, I'm like, whoa, this is cool, right? So then I run from we were like by a fountain, and I run from here to the door, and I run, and then I stop and I look at everybody over there, and I'm like, and then somebody says, Jesse, what are you doing? I said, go to the restroom. I said, go to the restroom. So then it wasn't the weed. This really happened. So I go into the restroom, and right when I try to open the door, because you push to open the door, you just feel a, and I'm like, and I say, give me a name.
Linda.
No, guy.
Oh, guy. Carl.
I said, Carl. I don't want to burn anybody. I say, Carl, what are you doing? I was taking a shit. And I would try to push the door, and you would just hear this. And I'm like, the fuck? What's going on? So then I look underneath, because there's like a gap in those old hotels. There's a gap about this big. So then I look underneath like this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Well, this guy had his legs against the door like this, and he was going like this.
Damn, dude.
You're jerking off upside down, baby. Fucking bat.
He just had to fucking.
And sometimes you gotta jerk it after it's sunset.
And I
Sometimes
said, what are you doing? He goes, I'm taking a shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey. He goes, don't tell nobody. I'm like, I promise you I won't.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Yeah, dude. So let me tell you about the first time I really got high. This is like maybe about after. So my son crashed in 2016 and 2018. I was somewhere with Jessica and some friends of mine. And my friend was Jerry, right? Jerry. He brings some weed over. And I haven't smoked since I was in high school. So when I was in high school, I didn't like weed because I felt that I was allergic to it.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, like it would close this, and I would break out in hives. So I just, and plus I didn't even know how my nephew would give me that shit. Right?
Yeah.
He told me, give me that shit, because I didn't know how to smoke. Period. So whenever they would tell me to smoke, they'd pass me the joint. Everybody laugh at me. I was that guy. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just smoking. So then here, like in 2018, not that long ago, they said, smoke with us, bro. Smoke with us. I'm like, nah, man. I go, and I don't know why. I thought to myself, you know what, man? Y'all don't know shit about the fucking 90s. I said, y'all don't know shit about weed. And
Oh shit.
bro, I didn't know what I was stepping into.
It's bad, ain't it?
Oh, bro, I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
we go outside and there's imagine like this house. There's a house and out there there's just a land. There's trees and it looks like a jungle out there, right?
Yeah.
Right. So there I am, and they turn on the joint, and I said, "Give me that." I go, and my friend goes, slow down. It's not regular weed. It was just medical weed. And I'm like, man, y'all don't know shit. And I'm just showing off, bro.
Yeah.
And I and then I passed it. And everybody was going, and they would go to the next one. And then they came back to me and I'm like, yeah, dude, like a fucking moron, like an idiot. And just thinking, this is the old 1990s weed.
That Mexican dirt weed with the seeds and stems.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's different now, bro.
That's just way different.
Bro, so let me tell you the sequence of events that happened, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm telling you? You know what I'm telling you because I feel like I'm high right now. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
I feel weird, but it's cool. It's nothing like that day.
Yeah. Secondhand smoke, dude.
But I don't know what it is. But I feel like I just feel light. It feels funny.
Might be the paint from that wall.
Yeah, I think
That is true. Yeah, they just finished painting it this morning.
So then all of a sudden everybody takes their drag, and all of a sudden I fucking hear the crickets, high pitched frequencies of the crickets, and I'm like tripping out. I'm like, whoa! I go, maybe this is why they smoke and listen to music, because I could hear the fucking crickets like so loud.
Yeah.
And then I stop and I look into the bushes and I swear that I see a fucking deer looking at me. And I'm looking at the deer and I'm just like this. And everybody's like, what the fuck are you looking at? I said, there's a fucking deer in the bushes looking at me.
Yeah.
And they said, Jesse, you're fucking tripping balls. I said, no, I ain't. And then I start cracking up and then I can't stop. And this goes on for about 20 minutes. Like, I was laughing so much I couldn't stop laughing for the life in me. I said, what you fucking give me? What'd you give me?
Yeah, the famous question.
And then all of a sudden I looked in the mirror and I saw 30 of myself. And then I felt like, I feel like I was dead. I feel like my my body had gone into the outside, and I was watching myself, and I thought it was the most horrific feeling ever. I wanted to go to the hospital.
Oh, you had a panic attack on it.
Man, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, weed will do that. That's happened to me on weed, and I fucking smoke.
I've had anxiety attacks like that on weed. I used to get same thing. And I never got the throat closed up thing.
No, but that's when I was young.
But the feeling of that, like that terrible, like, yo, I need to go to the hospital, I'm dying type shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought I was dead.
I had so much, I didn't smoke it for a long time because of that.
Yeah.
Swear to God, dude, go put the vent on in the bathroom if you got one available and just lay on the cold floor, dog. Like, do that.
Yeah, work, Georgia.
Then watch your breathing. Yeah, just
dude, let me ask you
put your
this.
fucking legs up like this, like your friend had them against the door, but you're not jerking off. You're trying to catch your breath. I'm serious.
Dude,
That's how you do
but
it.
not only that, like, I've heard that for weed, but the Mexican boys I used to work with in the shop, they all did powder. And so they would always tell me, like, if you're ever freaking out and you think you're OD on powder, your heart's racing too much, you have like anxiety, they go inside and drink a glass of fucking milk. And I don't know any scientific shit behind this. I don't know why it works, but that drinking that leche like that, dude, it coats something with your stomach and it instantly brings your heart rate down. And like it would like take me from like feeling on edge, like, oh my God, I'm about to have a heart attack, to like come back. And I don't know why that is or what it does, but it's always worked for me.
Do you know what coke is in
How
Spanish?
many times?
What is cocaine?
No, it's pase.
It's what?
Pase.
Base?
The jale too, right? Both.
Jale.
They say both.
Jale,
They say
pase,
both.
coca.
Base.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, they call it slaughter or murder.
It's not murder. No.
Because I remember one time when I first started
Damn.
getting to it, my cousin picked me up. He's like, yo, we're going to get some coke and try, because I'd done it with him the night before. I was like, yo, I really like this. Remember the first time you do coke, you're like,
Yeah.
it's the best feeling in the world. It's never like that good, but we got in the car. We got in this goddamn Cadillac with these two big black dudes, and they kept calling it murder. And I'm like thinking like, oh shit, they're gonna murder us for our money. Like, I'm freaking the fuck
You're fucking
out.
racist.
No, I'm not. I just like the way they were saying, like, these were like gangster motherfuckers.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I'm like,
I know,
to the
no.
likes of which
Yeah.
I ain't seen in a long time. They kept calling it murder, because we always call it slaughter.
Yeah.
But they call it murder, and I'm like, oh
Damn.
fuck, they're gonna kill us.
That's not like some scary shit. There used to be this.
That's
there used to
fucking
be this,
cheesy.
There used to be this guy called. There used to be this called the, like, le decían la gator, like
Gator, like a gator
Yeah,
tail.
they
Yeah.
call him Gator. Couldn't invite this guy anywhere. If you invited this guy anywhere, I mean, he would, like, if you had a kids party, he would show up and he would take all the Kool-Aids and take all the sandwiches back home with him. He'd come back for another load and take the beer. He was just like Gator. He was just known
What
for
the
that.
fuck? He was a friend or what?
Yeah, he was a friend of us. He was a friend. Like Gator, le decían la Gator. Hey, la pinche Gator, go fucking hide.
Hide all your shit.
Yeah, I mean, he could smell barbecue a mile away and he'd show up at your house.
Damn, dude.
Era la pinche Gator, viene la pinche Gator. Bro, one time, a friend of mine, he wanted to smoke. And he goes, hey, man, let's go smoke. And it was a small place. And you couldn't even smoke in there because this guy would smell it. He'd come over. Like, it was literally like that. So then he says, we lived by the expressway. He goes, let's go under the bridge and smoke. I said, I'm not going to smoke, but I'll join you. So, he said, se van para allá, para el puente. They go underneath the bridge. And right when he lights it, bro. ¿Qué es lo que huele? What smells so good? Dice el Gator. Gator showed up. Damn. Showed up. He goes, fuck. He goes, Gator, what do you fucking want, bro? How the fuck do you know this?
You
like,
know, Gator?
He goes, hey, like Gator's poor, man. He goes, give me some of that. Just a little drag, man. But like Gator. He would talk like that. Like, un poquito nomás. Just a little.
Damn.
That's how Bobby talks.
Un poquito, like, un
Yeah,
poquito,
sometimes.
un poquito like Gator. So, bro, he grabs that joint, right? He grabs that joint. It's just like this big, and he begins to smoke it.
Just smoked it down, yo?
Bro, smoked the entire fucking thing. It literally went like this. He goes,
Like he then ate the roach.
no. Like, you gotta listen.
Just fucking zero etiquette, dude.
You gotta watch, though.
He did it.
No traes pase.
Oh, man.
He did it. Do you have any coke?
Yeah, he finished that whole thing and said, what
There's no
else?
such thing as a Gator, bro. That's my fucking weak ass. That's my weak ass joke, bro.
That's pretty good, dude.
You know that us musicians and fucking comedians, we live the same line of life. We musicians want to be comedians and comedians
I've
want to
always
be
heard that.
musicians.
Johnny Depp's always, or like actors too. Johnny
Yeah,
Depp's always trying to
yeah.
play guitar and shit like that.
Yeah, man. We want to. It's like
You want to have that other side of it. Like,
Yeah,
look at that
dude,
other-
like-
look out that other screen.
Like I've always been a comic, bro. I've always been one to love comedy and to always crack jokes, bro. I've always been that guy, man.
Yeah.
But man, what can I say, bro? I've been doing this for 23 years. This is probably a side that nobody's seen,
Yeah,
but it's cool, man. I mean, this is my real friends. Like,
They know you like that.
Yeah, they
right?
know, man. It's
But
just-
it's good to give the people that softer side of shit.
Yeah.
Because one thing I found with comedy and shit like that, you know, to be funny is one thing, but also be relatable. Like you want to
Yeah.
be something that people can relate to or have something because that triggers a certain type of emotion that really brings you,
Yeah.
you know, full center.
and you know what? I personally needed this because I sometimes need to laugh because everywhere I go, like I really carry a really good light. You know, I constantly give people good advice. I'm that guy, and every once in a while, I need a break.
You gotta cut loose.
I gotta cut loose, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah,
what time,
man.
Giorgio? What we got? What we at?
So you
Little
see,
over.
I'm gonna tell you one more.
Yeah, and I want you to play on the exit too, because I got to hear one.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
hear your favorite song ever that you.
So
like.
this is one of my friend's favorite joke, right? So there was a guy, and his wife had just passed, right? And when his wife passed, his buddies came over and they said, "Hey, we brought you something as a gift." He goes, "What you bring me? You know, I don't want nothing. I don't want any responsibilities." He goes, "We brought you a horse."
Better than a car at this point, you know what I'm saying? Bobby ain't got a car.
So then the guy,
Yeah, I'll take whatever.
so then the guy puts the horse in the back. He's like, "God damn!" He goes, "I gotta feed this fucking horse. I gotta take care of this motherfucker. God, I hate him." And then all of a sudden, dude, I mean, the wheel, like a week passed, and the horse would like run right across me, be sitting on the chair just like this. It's like, God damn, big old fucking big ass on that horse, right? He's just talking to us. After like 3 weeks, he started feeding him. He started feeding him, and the horse would fucking just some wild shouting. I'm gonna get up, and the horse would do some shit.
Oh shit!
Kicking that
dude.
shit.
No. He was just fucking kicking his ass up in the air, and they're like, "Hey, oh, you got a nice ass, man. Look at that fucking big ass bounce."
They do got some asses on them though.
Bro, the guy starts tripping. Like he's like, look at that big nice ass. A month passes by. He's, oh man, stop teasing me. God damn it, you know what? I've been lonely and shit. He goes,
Yeah.
And I can't take this. He goes, you keep teasing me like that, I'm gonna make you pay, right? Sure enough, bro, like 2 months passed. This is a joke for like.
Yeah.
So the guy goes, well, it had to come. I'm sorry, it had to come to this. So he goes and he grabs the what do you call it, the thing, the collar or whatever.
Reins?
Yeah,
a choker.
whatever to take the horse out in the woods.
Reins. Yeah.
So the guy wants to take him out in the woods because he doesn't want anybody to see what's about to go down, right? So he's taking the horse, and he's telling them, and he's got a little ladder with him, right? He's got a little ladder with him. He's like, yeah, you know, I've been very lonely for a long time, but you've been showing that ass off to me. So for these couple of months, I'm gonna make you mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you mine. So then he gets on top of the ladder, pulls that tail up.
Damn. This shit's vivid. I'm in it. I'm there, dude.
He brings that tail up and he goes in. He goes, oh shit, man! And all of a sudden he hears, and he stops and he goes, who's out there? He goes, mind your own goddamn business. Mind your own goddamn business. He keeps pumping. He keeps pumping that horse, and he's like, all of a sudden, what's up with all these animals fucking? He keeps pumping that horse, and he just hears again. So they're like, just God damn it, don't make me go out there with my fucking gun and look for you, son. Again, he kept pumping, trying to get into it, and again he hears. So the guy goes and, God damn it, all right, somebody's about to get murdered here, going to the bushes. Bro, he's going to the fucking bushes, and there's some fucking other young guy. There's a dog laying like this, and the dog's going, and the guy's trying to, on top of it, trying to screw it, and he goes,
Damn. Just a whole bunch of bestiality in the woods, dude.
Goddamn. We have traveled a long road with this goddamn podcast.
We have fully anamorphed.
This is full circle here, buddy.
oh, man.
That was good.
That's all right, bro.
That's all right.
You owe me one now.
A joke?
Yeah, man. You are a comedian.
My life's just a joke, man.
Oh,
I'm really right.
Dude, yeah, man, look, take us out with a fucking with a zinger.
Take us out with
or,
a
you know what I
bang.
mean?
I mean, I just tell a little bit.
Or with a good fucking story. Dude, like with something crazy that we haven't heard that's happened to you recently.
What's happened to you?
Recently?
Yeah.
You know what happened to me the other day?
What?
I got kissed by a guy on my
Damn.
cheek.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, I know. I just thought,
Yeah.
but she was dressed as a girl. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in that.
I felt something, you know, like when she hugged me, I said, oh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. No, some of those dudes are hot ass chicks. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I don't quite
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just freaked out.
No, I mean, you know.
I was like, wait a minute.
You like it, you don't, you don't.
I was like, I was ready for a sword fight.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
Take us out.
Jousting with my fucking neighbor.
Take us out. Let's take us out on one last song.
All right, yeah.
Guys, please forgive me. These guys got me drunk, and
Hey, you might be secondhand smoker. I'm high as fuck right now.
Yeah, me too, dude. Why did
This
you do
shit
that?
is strong as fuck, dude. I smoked a little bit of that. I'm high as a kite. Yeah,
dude,
shout out to fucking Lixer, LA. Man, them boys got.
Shouts out, Elixir. Yeah, fly
Just
us
give me
out. We'd love
something.
to hang out over there with you.
Give me something that's like the best song that what English, Spanish that you enjoy playing. What's the one you go to like if you had to pull something out? And do you rather play accordion or you like playing the guitar?
No, I like playing guitar, but I
But
play.
the accordion comes out, it's fucking money, man.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I don't feel like I'm a great accordion player, but I play what I feel.
Yeah.
You know, now with guitar, it's like I can sing what I write.
Yeah.
And with the drums, I jam.
Yeah. I got
Like the drums is my main instrument, you know, and drums, you beat the shit out of the drums. It's like, yeah. So let me see.
Just give me something good, take us out, and you say the outro. But what about, it's Blackbird? What about, how about, you do me one if you want to, do you know Freddie Fender when the last teardrop falls?
Nope.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I love Freddie Fender, but you know.
Anyways, I'm retarded in 2 languages, but take us out with take us out with what you feeling, man. Since you're so
All right.
like that.
Cada que te miro. So here's our new single.
Yeah, take us out.
I'm not gonna take you out with them. I'm gonna sing 2 of them. Okay. But here's the new single. Cada que te miro me da un escalofrío que me alborota el corazón. I don't know what it is, but every time I see you, you just make my heart just pound. You excite me. Yo no sé qué tienes, pero sé bien que tú eres la propietaria de este amor. I don't know what it is about you, but there's something about you that I know that you're the owner of this heart. Quiero estar en tu futuro. Yo te quiero desposar. I want to be in your future. I want to make you my wife. Que tengamos niña y niños y llevarlos a pasear. That we have que tengamos una niña, that we have a little girl, a little boy, and we take them everywhere. We take them everywhere. La niña que se llame Brianna, qué bonito nombre, así como tú. And we have this little girl, we can name her Brianna, just like you. Si el nene escucha mi propuesta, dime lo que piensas y decide tú. I don't know what you think about this, but if we get to bed right now and we have a little boy, we can name him Georgie. Y si le ponemos Jorge al niño, podemos decirle Georgie boy. If we have a boy, we can name him George and call him Georgie boy. Y si le ponemos Jorge al niño, sé que te va a encantar ese pelón. I know that if we'll name him George, and I know you're gonna love that bald-headed one. It's a double meaning, by the way. Y si le ponemos Jorge al niño, será el chiquitín mi adoración. He'll be everything to me. He'll be my everything. He'll be my go-to. Pa' que se entretenga un rato el niño, vas a tener que darle su chupón. How do you say that in English? He goes, so the child can be entertained. He goes, you're gonna have to suck on the pacifier. But what a lot of people don't know is that si le ponemos Jorge el niño, basically means do you wanna get down? Do you wanna get down on this? Yeah. That's
we gonna fuck or what?
Yes. Yeah. That's basically it. But
say it again.
¿Le ponemos Jorge el niño o qué, mija?
Yeah. We'll work on that. I'll have to work up.
¿Le ponemos Jorge el niño or qué, mija? You know, you're basically saying, hey, what's up?
What up, girl?
Say, ¿le ponemos Jorge el niño o qué?
Say it again.
¿Le ponemos Jorge al niño o qué? ¿Le ponemos Jorge al niño o qué?
Yeah, now let's keep going.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Here we go, man.
Give me that good one. Give me that one. Take us out.
Here's one. This is one that never became popular, but I always
like it.
But I like it.
Perfect.
It goes. Oh. Estaba soñando cuando eras parte de mí. I was dreaming of when we used to be together.
Jesse, sing it. Don't do the English part. Sing it.
I just sing it.
I want to feel this.
You want to feel it, and then I explain it to you.
All
right. All right, here we go.
I don't need an explanation. I like this.
Estaba soñando cuando eras parte de mí. En aquellos momentos cuando me hiciste feliz. Estaba soñando que te besaba, escribías en el aire que tú me amabas. Todo era perfecto, pero tendría que acabar, porque solo era un sueño, no era realidad. Seguía soñando que te besaba. Fue cuando desperté besando mi almohada. Quisiera saber si también piensas en mí. Quisiera saber si también te duele estar sin mí. Cuánto dolor, cuánto dolor vivir sin tu amor. Quisiera saber si también sueñas en mí. Quisiera saber si también te duele estar sin mí. Cuánto dolor, cuánto dolor vivir sin tu amor.
Fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Turner, the Siggno fucking dude.
Yeah, Grupo Siggno, baby. Fucking A, dude.
I've written one in English too. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's on our album. This is if you
Yeah.
this is if you've lost somebody.
Yeah.
So we have dedicated to if you've lost somebody, right? Didn't want to say goodbye. Didn't want to watch you leave so soon. Oh no. But now you'll live inside of me. In my heart will live the memories that you left with me. Didn't have the chance to say that I wish that you would stay. Didn't have the chance to say goodbye. So I'll miss you, dear friend of mine. And I'll miss you. You're such a big part of our lives. And we thank the Lord and we celebrate your life. So it's not goodbye. We'll see you when it's time.
Damn.
One that you can understand, brother. So
Yeah, dude, that was fucking good, man. God
Thank
damn, dude.
good laughs, brother.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming out.
Hey, man.
I really do appreciate you reaching out.
I want to be one of the first to say, I started off with you when your career got started, and I want to be invited back when you make it big.
Fuck yeah, man. We'll be in the Hollywood Hills, sucking on titties. No.
Yeah,
No, man, I hope you appreciate us coming. But yeah, you're always welcome, man. I appreciate you coming out and doing this. Like I said, it's been a vibe today. You're cool ass. Hang. That's a different type of podcast we've ever done. I fucking think our fans really enjoy that. I fucking really enjoyed that. That shit was way cool.
Hell yeah.
Where can the people find you? My fans that maybe don't know about you. I know y'all are going out on tour here in a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll put it all in the descriptions and shit.
Yeah.
But we want to get everyone.
Brother, just look up Jesse Turner and
Jesse
look for the blue check mark.
Yeah,
I
for
didn't
sure.
pay for it.
No. And if you would, I would have invited you. Everybody know that.
Why don't you got one?
Because, man, in order to do that, you gotta like apply and do like the fucking. I mean, I could.
No,
like,
all you got to do is show them your license. You have enough followers.
Oh, now it must have changed. Because back when I
No.
was trying, or maybe it's because I always wanted like a link that you could be tagged to, like an article that was written about you.
That's no. All they require.
Well, my shit's Uncle Laser. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do it with my real name.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So I had to like reclude like where they've written about me, you know, and like with something Uncle A, which I have a couple articles people read and shit. So I couldn't. I'm lazy and I don't really give a shit.
That's not your real name. You've been lying to me this whole fucking time,
dude. We just found you under a bridge a week ago, dude. And how dare you come at me like that in my shirt in my mom's jeans?
Well, that's
I
nice.
didn't. I was. You know, for people that are watching, he really did come in a different.
No, he was completely in a different outfit. That's
Hey,
probably
he was-
Yeah, no, hey, thanks for letting me into your home and fucking let me wear your clothes
Where
and
did you?
stuff. Can't wait.
Where did you, why didn't you just stay with what you were wearing?
Because he was the one saying, no, it's because I wore it yesterday, bro. I
Yeah,
didn't
it
wear it
smelled
really
like
through
shit.
Oh,
I didn't smell, dude.
I didn't want you to do that.
I didn't smell.
Did it smell like? Did it smell like death?
It
No,
smells.
it wasn't that good.
It's not his pH isn't off. He just doesn't shower. But
Yeah, dude, that's a lie.
all right, that's a lot. Bobby's a very cleanly young man. I guess he done. But dude, I want to get thanks Jesse Turner for coming out from Siggno. Y'all know y'all going. Y'all got a couple spots where La Mesa.
Thursday will is today Thursday?
So today's Wednesday, so tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be this will be out tomorrow.
Thursday. No, it's today. Well, tonight we'll be at Tejano Explosion in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
This Friday we'll be in Temple, Texas. Saturday we'll be at the Chicken Fried Steak Festival up in La Mesa, Texas.
Yeah.
And you know what? Before I head out, I just want to say our condolences to my Bajo player. His dad passed away 3 days ago.
Okay.
So maybe later on he'll watch this. Ricardo Rosales Jr. Right? Maybe he'll watch this later and get a kick and
Hell yeah.
laugh
We'd
out
like
of
to
it.
see
So.
it, man. We
Hell
had
yeah,
a
man.
But man, I appreciate you being here with us. Been a hell of a time.
Oh, I
We
had
can't wait to
a
have you back.
had a good time. I'm gonna have a good ride home.
Good right. Yeah, because
Hell
you're
yeah.
hot as shit. But look, this has been another episode of my Drunk Uncle's podcast. My co-host Bobby Flacco.
Hey.
My pleasure. Get your cat spaded and neutered. Shout out Bob Barker.